For coming aboard, and thank you for helping me do something I've desired to do for years, and that's to bring young people into the political process and have them take over and do things. Let me say this to you, young man, and I want you to remember this, that nobody is really truthfully going to give you much of anything. If you want someone's job, you have to take it. The same thing that Corrigan Vaughn is doing with the incumbent. He's after that job, and he makes no bones about it. Do you understand that if you want something in life, you have to take it? Now, it happens a lot in the churches. You'll see a young man come in to preach, and an elderly man that's there preaching, and he wants that job. But he better have plan A and plan B. Plan A in case the pastor gets disabled or dies or turns it over to him. And plan B to go and open his own church because he might not be getting it. So he has to have a plan. Do you understand in life that whatever you want to do, you have to take it?
Absolutely.
You got the mic. Go ahead. Tell the people what you want them to know.
Well, you're telling the truth, Uncle Frank.
Okay.
Here's the deal. If in life, nobody's going to give you anything, and I think that's one of the messages that our younger people have to understand. You've got to have plan A through Z, actually, because nothing ever falls the way you think it's going to fall, and you've got to plan for the worst to happen. So what you're saying is nothing but the truth. One of the ways that I always look to think of things, you got to get your education, and you got to have exterior ways to making money. So you can't always have the mainstream plan of let's do this, let's do that. Let's plan, let's think outside the box and have other ways of doing things. You got to own your own things as well. You got to have exterior streams of money. Don't just plan for 401k. Do a Roth IRA as well. Put something here. Have real estate. One of the biggest lies I hate to hear, especially for the black community, is to think that, when the market crashed, the housing market, and everybody got down on owning a house. Well, that's not the case, because that was the time that black people had so much of a chance to get into that ownership vehicle. And I'm sure there's people that don't like that. But you just have to know what you're doing, and there won't be any problems. Ownership is the key to everything. It's in this country anyway. So, if you don't own anything, what do you have? What do you think?
Nothing like you have with the Ravens, the Orioles, and the Casino Live.
Well, don't step on my O's, because I was watching last night. They won 12-3.
How much money did you get?
Well, I don't bet, so I ain't get nothing.
And evidently neither did any vendors down there either.
Okay.
Well, not inside the stadium anyway.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin, I'm very serious about this. I'm really serious about young people taking a place in society and owning things and politically doing things for government and whatnot. Most people will tell you that they're interested in young people taking over. But they're lying. Many of them are lying to you. Because what they do is use you up and never push you up. And that's bad. So you have to, what I said in the beginning, I really mean, because you can follow my life and what I've done, if you think I've done anything, and you'll find that I had to take what I've gotten. Well, I didn't wait for anyone to give it to me. I took it.
Well, that's true, because power corrupts.
Bad man.
What'd you say?
Bad man. Go to the board, bro.
Okay, Kevin, you mind if I get to the board?
Let's go.
Folks, I want to get